Grandpa Live. You know, before we get into this video, I like to share something with you that's kind of personal. I've been having a lot of psychological problems. And I know why it's happening. It's because I have become an advocate for the death penalty. And as a lot of you all know, I dropped a video called Enforce the Death Penalty for Deshaun Brown. And I've been working with this case and dealing with murder and stuff like that. And like I said before, it's been affecting me. It's been taking a strain on me. And I've been having these crazy dreams, man. I've been having these crazy dreams. And I had this dream the other night. I rolled me up a couple of joints and, had a couple of drinks and I went to sleep. And I had this dream. I don't know why I dreamed this, but I dreamed that I was traveling through time. I was traveling through time like a jet airplane. You understand? I mean, I'm rolling, going through time. And I bump into Dr. Martin Luther King. And I tell Dr. Martin Luther King, I said, King, we got a problem down here on earth with these young niggas. They disrespecting Black History Month. I mean, they just crazy, man. They doing all kind of stupid stuff, talking about we got the shortest month in the year. They just finding negative crap with Black History Month. I've never seen no Black people talk about Black History Month before until this generation. What can we do, Dr. Martin Luther King? And Dr. Martin Luther King, he looked at me and he said, now I'm a nonviolent person, okay? I don't believe in violence. I believe that we can help this younger generation through education. We can elevate them and we can enlighten them to what's really going on. Now, I believe the problem started with Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman got on 60 Minutes and talked to Mike Wallace and told Mike Wallace that he didn't need Black History Month. That's what he told Mike Wallace. That there's no such thing as Black history. There's only American history. Now, what you have to have a little compassion for this younger generation because they don't have no self-esteem. They don't read. Let's just face it. They embrace the hip-hop culture. What is the hip-hop culture? Selling dope and killing one another. Okay, so you have to understand their mentality. Okay, they don't know nothing about Morgan Freeman. We old school. We know about Morgan Freeman. I remember during the 60s, which was the greatest time to be Black in America, we was out there rioting, you understand? We was out there marching and protesting and fighting for civil rights. And I tried to get in contact with Morgan Freeman. And he was on Sesame Street dealing with them puppets. He said he didn't have time for that. See, old school know that Morgan Freeman ain't nothing but a Uncle Tom. That's all he is. All you have to do is just check out his track record. Morgan Freeman don't care nothing about nobody. Have you ever heard of the movie Driving Miss Daisy? That tells it all right there. Come on, man. But the young nigga, he don't know. He don't have no type of self-esteem. He can't comprehend nothing. Okay? So what they started doing, what they call it, leapfrog, one person say something, then everybody else say it on YouTube. Plus, he's a celebrity. So whatever he say, that's what they repeat. You understand? Monkey see, monkey do. They don't know that Morgan Freeman has got a lot of power in Hollywood because he's a real coon. He's a real Uncle Tom. A lot of people don't know. Now, I'm not going to say which one because I know how you niggas are. but he was fucking his granddaughter or his niece. I can't remember which one it was, but it was his granddaughter or his niece. This is the type of person Morgan Freeman is. That's why his wife left his stupid, ignorant ass. Okay? Now, these young niggas don't know that when Morgan Freeman is on the set, he can walk up to a beautiful white woman and grab her ass and squeeze her buns and smile at her and won't nobody say nothing. Bill Cosby and all the mother fools went to jail. They don't do nothing to Morgan Freeman. So when he got on 60 Minutes and he said that he don't need Black History Month, he's an Uncle Tom nigga. He's a coon. He don't need Black History Month. But the young nigga don't know that. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to stay nonviolent. And I want you to believe that we can help our generation through education. We must enlighten them. So I looked at Dr. Martin Luther King and I shook his hand. And I continue to travel through time. And as I continue my journey through time, I bumped into Malcolm X. Now, Malcolm X, man, that was my cat, man. I mean, Malcolm X was my dude. I liked Malcolm X better than anybody. He was raw and real and unapologetic. And I told Malcolm X, I said, look, man, I said, we having a lot of trouble down here on earth with these young niggas. They disrespecting Black History Month, man. What should we do? I say, they talk about, well, that's their opinion. You got to respect them for their opinion. And Malcolm X, he looked at me, he put his hands on my shoulders, and he said, your opinion don't mean nothing. He said, at the end of the day, what really, really, really matters is whether you was right or wrong. Now, we must save Black History Month by any means necessary. And so I shook his hand. I gave him 5 on the black hand side. And I felt good that I had ran into Malcolm X because now I knew which way to go. So I continued my journey through time. And guess what? I ran into Nat Turner. Nat Turner? If you don't know who Nat Turner is, I'm not going to tell you. So I ran into Nat Turner and I said, Nat, we got some problems with these young niggas down here on earth, man. They disrespecting Black History Month. What can we do? And Nat Turner told me, he said, the solution is the revolution. And he repeated himself. He said, the solution is the revolution. He said, we're going to have to start a revolution. So I sit there and I looked at him. I said, well, what we going to do? He said, what we got to do, we got to get in contact with the Bloods and the Crips out there in California. Then we got to get in contact with all the gangs in Chicago and New York. We got to get in contact with all the street gangs throughout the United States. What we going to have to do, if you want to become a member of a gang, there is an initiation. And this is going to be the initiation for every gang throughout the United States. Now, we're not going to kill nobody. We're not going to, break nobody's legs or nothing like that. We're not going to do nothing like that because you know how Dr. Martin Luther King is, and this plus is Black History Month. But what we are going to do, we're going to kidnap any nigga that say anything about Black History Month that is negative. We're going to hold his behind down. We're going to take a straight razor and cut his tongue out and nail it on a pole. And after a while, everybody that go through the hood and they see people walking around, they ain't got no tongue in their mouth, they're going to be like, shh, he must have said something bad about Black History Month. And that shit'll stop. And then I woke up. That was a crazy dream. I don't know why I dreamed that. I sit down on the side of the bed with my head hung down. I say, man, that dream was something else. I wonder why I dreamed that. And then my pimp brain kicked in. And it said, It is what it is. Grandpa Live.
Most people don't know. When the Indians pray to the sun, they call the sun Grandpa. There are a lot of movies, but Grandpa isn't just a movie. It's a classic.
Didn't I tell you you can't come in my house looking like that? Yeah, okay. All right. Look here, Sean. I want you to listen to me. I want you to go upstairs. I want you to do your homework. And I don't want you coming down here for nothing.
Come, let's go. I said a run, two, come, let's go. I said a run, two, come, let's go. I said a run, two, come, let's go. I said
I never thought I'd live to be called Grandpa, 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 Grandpa. View the movie Grandpa at my YouTube channel, Robert Jones Grandpa Live, for free. Free. Free.